Italians will begin voting on Saturday afternoon on the third of 4 days of European elections, where people across 27 countries will choose members of the next EU Parliament. Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni is hoping the result will tighten her grip on Italian politics. She has even urged voters to just write Giorgia on their ballot. Most EU countries are voting on Sunday after a turbulent few weeks in which 2 European leaders and several other politicians come under physical attack. On Friday evening, Denmark's Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen was assaulted in the street in Copenhagen 2 days before Danes' vote. Leaders across Europe have united in shock at the latest attack, in the middle of elections involving a potential 373 million European voters. Last month, Slovak Prime Minister Robert Fico survived an attempt on his life and only recently was allowed out of hospital. Several German political figures have also been targeted. These elections are not supposed to have a bearing on national politics, but the reality is very different, especially in Italy. Ms. Meloni, who leads the far-right Brothers of Italy, FTI, was appointed Prime Minister in 2022 and has taken the rare step of putting her name at the top of her party's ballot, even though she has no intention of taking up a seat in the European Parliament. Giorgia Meloni has enjoyed steady poll ratings since becoming Prime Minister in 2022, buoyed by a fragmented centrist and left-wing opposition, and the gradual decline of her junior coalition partner, Matteo Salvini's once powerful Populist League Party, whose voters are being lured by the pull of FDI. In a bid to reverse the trend, Mr. Salvini has been pushing his party's rhetoric further to the right. The League's electoral posters, denouncing all manner of EU-backed initiatives, from electric cars to tethered caps on plastic bottles, have attracted some ridicule but also considerable attention. Mr. Salvini's lead candidate, Roberto Vanacci, has had the same effect.